remember one incident happened with me in my college days. So that time we just had the knowledge about textbooks only. So with the siblings and all, it was not a very unique for us, and now something new. So we just went for a movie with some friends and common friends. They just, one of the friend was newly introduced to us, and he asked my friend about introduction and all. And then he asked, "Do you have any siblings?" And we were like blank, like what? Hi, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
How are you?
Yes, I'm good. How about you?
I'm good, thank you. Could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, sure. My name is Sunil. I'm from Delhi. Talking about my educational background, I'm a graduate.
Mhm.
When it comes to my profession, I have been an English trainer. I train people. When it comes to my hobby, I love listening to music. So that's all about me.
That's really good to know about you. Okay, I'll just introduce myself. So my name is Swetha, and I've completed my graduation. And later, I've worked with different fields, like worked in a BPO for 4 months, and also have worked as a mother teacher. And now I'm a full-time homemaker and mother of 5 years old kid. So this is pretty much about me.
That's wonderful.
Okay, so how long you are in teaching field?
I would say I have been into teaching for
Mhm.
quite a long time.
Okay. And what was the first thought that you thought about, let's do teaching? I guess you have told me about that you have done BTech and then why
Right.
you shifted the mind to you.
Yes. Doing BTech was not my own decision. I
Mm-hmm.
was forced to do BTech because if somebody is from science stream, his family members or her family members would like him to pursue his career in engineering or in medical line. When it comes to medical, so sometimes it is unaffordable.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a pretty penny to make your career in medical.
No,
So I was
that,
told, my father told me that you should go for BTech, where I was really uninterested in doing BTech.
okay.
But I did not have my own plans. I did not know what to do after 12th. I could not
Mm-hmm.
stay home. I could not squander my time. So my father chose a college for me after getting some inquiry done from some of the colleges. Then I happened to go to somewhere in Punjab. I spent four
Mm-hmm.
years and it took me a little longer to do BTech. As I said, I was a mediocre student. I could not really understand what engineering was. I
Okay.
was into rest of the things. I was into bunking classes
Mm-hmm.
or doing adventurous things, being the part of hostel. So
Mm-hmm.
these were the things. And after doing BTech, I did realize that I have wasted the precious time of my life where I could shape my career.
Mm. It happens.
So whenever I went for job interviews, that
Mm-hmm.
as I also know that you also face some job interviews.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
English came in the picture. Wherever I
Mm-hmm.
went, that it became an impediment for me. That because of English, I could not get a job. Even my father helped me getting a job, but
Mm-hmm.
because of my poor communication skills, they did not offer me that job. From
Mm-hmm.
there, my true journey of teaching started. First, I worked upon my communication skills. I burnt the midnight oil to come to the level which I have right now. I tried every trick in the book. I went
Mm-hmm.
for like reading, listening, speaking, writing. I also tried all the techniques like jam technique or a mirror technique or shadowing technique,
Mm-hmm.
whatever was there. I tried everything.
Okay.
So at some point in life, I felt this. I accumulated a lot of knowledge. I just
Mm-hmm.
wanted to impart that knowledge to others. So I had my friends. They started sending their cousins, their siblings to me, and that's how my journey started. And I found that was interesting, and that was something I always wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So since then, I have been a full-fledged teacher.
Okay, that's very nice. So when I heard you, I just can see that you have really good, new, I should say idioms, right? Like, can we use a lot of idioms and vocabulary, new? I mean, how did you started to use this? I mean, like for a newcomer, if they want to, they want to, use this. So how should they start? What can you just suggest for them?
Right, sure. When it comes to me, I feel that yes, I'm a little bit unique. I'm completely different from others. And I don't like when people give me the cold shoulder, when people take me for granted. I always prove people wrong. Same happened to this language. When
Mm-hmm.
when people got to know Sunil was an engineer, and it is
Mm-hmm.
evident that if you are an engineer, people expect you would speak English fluently.
20. Okay.
Even I
Mm-hmm.
even at some point in my life, I could not understand how would I speak fluently and how I would speak very well. So I decided that if I spoke English ever, I would make sure I would speak in a way people would say, okay, I want to speak like Sunil. So from there, this journey started. From there, that I became fond of learning new vocabularies or new idioms, and I made
Mm-hmm.
sure whatever I learned, I brought that in my speaking, in my conversation. So that's how I became a little bit good at using new words, and I do that every time. Having said that, now I'm entirely in a profession where I need to use these things in order to
Yes.
impress students, in order to stay in the competition. You know that the
Right.
competition is cutthroat, so
Exactly.
that's how I use, and I'm fond of using, because
Mm-hmm.
I compare myself to brilliant people. When I
Mm-hmm.
watch the videos of Karan Johar, when I watch videos of brilliant speakers, or when I watch new English news channels,
Mm-hmm.
so this is very common. But when you and I use, then we feel, or if
Yes,
you are using,
something
yes, you
unique.
will feel okay.
Yes.
That is new, but it is not.
Yes, yeah, exactly. As you told about siblings, I do remember one incident happened with me in my college days. So that time we just had the knowledge about textbooks only. So with the siblings and all, it was not a very unique for us, and now something new. So we just went for a movie with some friends and common friends. They just, one of the friend was newly introduced to us, and he asked my friend. About introduction and all. And then he asked, "Do you have any siblings?" And we were like blank. Like, what does it
What is
mean?
sibling?
Yes, we were. I mean, he just did not have this much knowledge. We were just a textbook and that kind of girls. So we were like, no, she said no. And I don't know why. The next question she asked, do you have any brother and sisters? I'm like, Shihito, I just told you right now that we don't have. And we felt so embarrassed. That time we came to know, okay, do we have new words also? We are really very back right now. So this happens with so but I wanted to I mean know that how to start right now. I'm planning to learn these things. So what I'm trying to do is taking five any new words and trying to implement in my daily life and use them. So in this way I'm starting. What do you suggest how to start if the beginner wants to use them in their own life? Yeah.
Hmm. And I would say that is also an amazing way to improve or expand vocabulary. But
Mm-hmm.
initially, 5 words could be difficult to memorize. If you go for 2 words, and
Okay.
or weekly, you have to go for the revision. You know what happens is, if we are fond of learning new words, you will see new words everywhere. Sunil might use,
Mm-hmm.
you might use, or other people might use, and you will only be on the writing mode. You will only
Mm-hmm.
jot down these words, and
But
when it
never.
comes to using, that when it comes to using, it is very difficult. So
Right.
you need to understand what is good to know, what is the word which is good to know, and which one is must to know. If it is
Okay.
must to know, make sure you use that in your conversation.
Okay.
Yes, so
Mm-hmm.
that's how you can do that. And as I said, revision is required, that repetition should be there. What I personally do is, every week or every 15 days, I just turn up my pages and then I check, okay, this was the word I used. And then I keep this in my mind. And wherever I get a chance, sometimes, what happens is, I don't have time to interact with people, but wherever I am, I just keep thinking, because I'm in this
Mm-hmm.
profession. So you have to keep thinking. And
So
I
what
also
was?
create some space. Recently, I learned an idiom that is a feather in the cap. It means an
Hmm.
action that you are proud of. So I was
Okay.
making sentences. I made multiple sentences. I said, if people speak English, it will add a feather in their cap. If you earn well, it will add a feather in your cap. So
Okay.
wherever I get this chance, so I use. So you have to do that. And the best way is start imparting knowledge to your children. I think you have a
Hmm.
daughter. So
Yep. Hmm.
am
Yeah,
I
she's
right?
really very cute. Yeah, she is very young. Right now she's just 5 years old. So she's really very young and she's not interested in, in English. She's very happy with the Marathi and,
Marathi.
Hindi. So yeah, so she's
Hmm.
very so
So, but you have to find some ways where you can use, or in order to learn this language, this 1 hour practice is not enough.
mm-hmm.
Initially, you have, if you want to be different from others, otherwise, on an average, that is more than enough. So
Okay.
write them somewhere, because how I'm able to recall, every day I teach from Monday to Friday. So
Mm-hmm.
I write them on the board. Sometimes I give my students. So that's how I'm
This
able to
way.
recall.
Mm,
This is the way.
yeah.
Keep writing, keep reading, and if you listen the same words, sometimes there are some words I have forgotten them to use, but when I listen to you, if you use, so it will refresh my memory.
Yeah. Sometimes what happened with me, I think about some sprays like I have to suppose I've decided to talk to you. So I think about some phrases, yes, I can use this in the here and there. But at the main time when it comes to speak up, we just don't remember that word. So it
Right.
happens a lot of time with me. So yes, so
You
this
can do one thing. If you are unable to try in this conversation, make sure next time you do that. Don't give up. What
okay.
happens is we easily give up. So
Mm-hmm.
if not now, try that in next conversation. If not in next conversation, if you do that, but make sure I am going to use this word, come rain or shine.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. I will use you.
Use this.
Just
Okay.
tell that word. You can't. No one can spare you. I will use you, and that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So how long you are on YouTube? So how's your YouTube journey?
The journey has been wonderful, and I have been on YouTube almost for a year.
Okay.
Yes,
Mm-hmm,
initially I was so regular. Now I really
mm-hmm.
don't have time. I only have time on Sunday. So last 2 or 3 Sundays I was super busy. I could not make time for my YouTube channel. And
Mm-hmm.
having said that, my channel has been monetized, or I have also completed the criteria for withdrawing some amount. But
That's
as
nice.
I said, yes,
Congratulations.
yes, thank you so much. So as I don't have time, and because of YouTube channel, people do come to me. They want to take classes, because when you are
Mm-hmm.
regular, so your videos will go to people, your
Yeah.
videos will reach people. So when they get to see, they contact me, and that's how I also earn. That's how I get the
Mm-hmm.
business. So that's why I decided that I'll be regular and I'll make my career. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to teach online. I want to earn a lot of money, fame, and everything like other
Yeah.
YouTubers.
Yes, true. That's true. I mean, everyone, who is starting the YouTube, they obviously think about all these things that, yes, we want. But what do you think? Is it about luck or hard work or what? What do you think about that?
First of all, hard work is very important, because hard work always pays off. Luck
Okay.
matters too, but if you are hard working, then your luck will also come hand in hand.
Hmm.
So first of all, you need to be hardworking. If luck
Yes.
is not there, somewhere you will get it. Some
Mm.
people are lucky enough, so because of their luck, a little bit hard work, but still we can't say because of luck they are what they are today. They were
Yes.
hardworking. They can on YouTube. YouTube will give you a lot of money if you have different ideas. If you come up with
Mm.
new
Something.
ideas, different things, different face, different everything
Mm.
should be different, and you should have a captivating voice.
Yeah.
So, like if you want to be a teacher of English on YouTube, so
Mm-hmm.
voice matters, your knowledge matters, or the way you
Yes.
speak. You know, sometimes what happens is I feel that
Mm-hmm.
I am the best speaker, but people don't like it. Beginners don't understand my videos.
It's just because, I mean, maybe it's like they are new to this language, or
Right.
maybe,
Yes, yes.
they,
This is
yeah,
this is the reason you got it right. And I don't care. I use what I need to use, because
yeah,
if they don't like people, those who are in an
just a,
upper intermediate level, they would like people,
yeah,
those who are advanced, they would like. But I would not decrease my level for them. I
right,
just want to
exactly.
increase my level.
Yes, exactly. What do you think about, when now two co-learners are there? Okay, so what do you think that both should be like a same, level they can, or one should be the, intermediate and one should be basic? I mean, like, how should the conversation should be? Yeah, yeah, it's fine that both are in the same level and they can, learn together. Is that's fine. I
That
hope
is
that.
apparent that when people are at the same level, so there is no room for the improvement. Because
Mm,
if you and I know the same things, I don't feel that
mm,
we can improve. Neither you will correct me nor I will.
exactly. Yeah,
So
yeah.
make sure when we hold a conversation, the person
Mhm.
must know much more than us.
Okay,
If
right.
he knows
That's
much
true.
more than us,
And
so
we can at
somewhere,
least
yes,
learn at least something from that.
right, right. Even if you know something, I will go for the preparation. I will read I would revise vocabulary. I'll go for some rules. If I make a mistake,
Hmm.
I learn. But if we both are at the same
On the
level,
same page, yeah.
yes,
That's like
we will take it for granted, our
true,
conversation.
true,
So
true, true.
some,
That's true.
and I also want to tell you one thing from YouTube's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
If you have good people, like if you have renowned faces on your channel, it will also help your channel
Okay. I mean, okay,
for the
fine.
growth. Like you might get
Yeah, yes. Mm-hmm.
subscribers because they are already famous, but when people see them with you, so somewhere
Okay,
it will also help it
it
from
happens.
that perspective, I'm saying.
Yes, yes, sure, sure, sure. That even that's why I was thinking when I mean I'm new to this everything, so I don't know exactly what the question should I ask. I mean, I'm everything new. I don't know next with who should I talk. So it's like whoever approaching me, then I'm like, okay, fine, we will have a conversation. So it's this way it's going on right now. Slowly,
But you
slowly, I
should not
will.
disappoint people. Don't disappoint anyone. If you feel okay, that person needs me, so you
No,
should give
no,
it.
no, no, no. Yes, yes, that's definitely. I mean, it's like if anyone is approaching me, I'm saying yes. It's not like I know I
We
am
must
not.
respect that
Yes,
person.
of course,
And
of
you
course.
never know that when that person can overshine us, outshine us, and then
Yeah,
that person can be the most renowned face on
exactly.
channel, and then we'll regret, oh, once I said no to him.
No, no, exactly. I had a conversation with one of the code learner. He was just telling the same thing that 3 months back he asked approach some YouTuber and he wanted to speak, but he said no, you are not that good enough. So,
Oh,
but now after after 3 months when he started his own YouTube channel, the guy who said no came back and he was
interesting.
like, uh, how did you improve in just 3 to 4 months? He was like so shocked. So yeah, this happened. So yes.
Right. We should never ever do that. Hmm.
Exactly. So, any questions for me? Do you have any questions for me? I guess I have asked a lot. I mean, so any questions
Yes,
for me?
yes, certainly. And what about Marathi? That do you love Marathi, and how long have you been speaking that language? Do
Okay,
you speak
Marathi.
Marathi all the time?
Yes, I do speak Marathi. But as I was from, I mean, I was raised in Hyderabad, so at home we used to speak Marathi itself, but that Marathi was different, like Hindi mixed, then Telugu mixed, everything. It was like a mix up of everything, English mix. It was like that. But yes, now I am like okay. After my marriage, I have like got pro in Marathi. So yes, now it's like, and I have to be because before I used to speak a lot of Hindi words, but now I can see that I have been reduced, and also I've now if someone asks me about Telugu, I will be like I don't know, it's like that. But yeah, now I am speaking good Marathi, I guess. Yes, so that's what
And
about
when
it.
it comes to Marathi, and I think it might be difficult for people those who are from Delhi or from other neighboring states.
Yes.
But when it comes to Hyderabadi, you must be
Mm.
very good at Hyderabadi, as
Wow,
you.
yes, people love to listen when I speak Hyderabadi Hindi.
So
Like
do I.
they are like they are like please talk once, that tone and all. They just love when I speak Hyderabadi, like, nahi re, I'm sorry,
Yes.
just telling. Nahi
Yes.
re, ja re. So this all comes, and I love to speak that language too. Yes, I am
Yes.
very
Right.
fond of that language. Yeah.
Even I have a student. His name is Sohel,
Mm-hmm.
and he lived in the Hyderabad for some years. Right now, he's in Odisha. He
Mm-hmm.
does belong to Odisha. So he
Okay.
often tells me that
Mm-hmm.
he uses that Hyderabadi words,
Hyderabadi
and
words.
yes, they are really pleasing. And
Yeah,
I just want to have a conversation with him in a local language, but that is not possible because I am here to teach him
yeah, exactly.
that.
But you have watched the movies like Angrez or something, which was very old movie, but very funny. It was very famous. Hyderabadi language is full on in that. Yeah.
Yes, I'm trying to recall some of the words. Now, in movies, I have seen
Mm-hmm.
language is really pleasing, and I'm talking about the local words. When it
Mm-hmm.
comes to local words, especially boys, when boys speak it, "Kai ko
Mm-hmm.
jara," something like that. So that that
It
is
feels.
amazing. Yes.
Anything else would you like to ask?
So these were things I wanted to ask, and yes, last question I would like to know that what are the things that you do to improve your communication skills?
Okay. Communication skills. As I told you that I am just a housewife, so I don't have any environment to speak with anyone in English. So what I have done, when after my kid, I have given a lot of interviews. Though I do not want to work, but still I've given the interviews online, so that I can face that fear of giving the interview. I have not n number of, but at least 7 to 8 that way. But at the end, just to improve my, that to overcome that fear also, and overcome that to improve my communication skills also. So that was the one thing which I have tried. Other than that, I have not tried, because even here when I was teaching, the English was not that great in the schools also, because here mostly they try to speak in Marathi even in the
Right.
schools also.
Yes. Right.
So yeah, as it is just a small town, so yeah, there is not much people knowing English that so fluently.
Mm.
So the principal used to ask me, please teach them some words, please teach them English. So I am coming here to teach kids. So how can I teach teachers? It's like that. So yeah, so this is like that. Nothing and then that. Right now, I'm just starting this conversation. Hopefully, I will improve something, because I
Right.
know
Right.
I make a lot of mistakes somewhere or the other. So hopefully, I improve something. Yeah,
Yes. Even the mistakes are the part of
the
human's
learning
life.
process. Yeah,
Yes. Yes. Two are is human, so it is fine to make mistakes, but consistency should be there. If you are regular, you already speak quite well, but you
okay.
need to achieve something high. So when
Yeah,
you have this target, so you will become a brilliant speaker, because we all want to become a brilliant speaker.
yeah, true.
Hmm. And
Yes, sure. I'll just think about that. Like, I will be definitely, I'll be continuing this, YouTube conversation. If I'm not about only about the videos, if not about the videos, even I go with the audio calls and all, even that also I do.
hmm,
So yes, I
right,
keep
right.
on, conversing, because before this, I never knew about this. People do conversate and do speak. I never knew that. Yeah. So but right
Okay.
now, I'm just continuing.
Yes, now you are learning it and make a
Yes.
good use of it, and you will
Sure.
see a great change
Oh,
in you in your communication skills.
yes, yes, surely, surely. Thank you so much.